The morning after Christmas, my dad asked to talk, and what he told me made me question every memory I have. The morning after Christmas has always been quiet in our house, but that particular one felt different from the moment I opened my eyes. The air had a strange stillness to it, like the house was holding its breath, waiting for something none of us were ready for. Even the light coming through my curtains felt muted, as if the sun itself didn't want to intrude on what the day was about to become. I lay there for a few minutes, staring at the ceiling, feeling a heaviness I couldn't explain. It wasn't the usual post-holiday fatigue or the emotional come-down after presents and family and too many late-night conversations. This felt deeper, heavier, like a weight pressing on my chest. Something in me knew, before I even got out of bed, that the world was about to shift in a way I couldn't undo. When I finally pushed myself up, the floorboards under my feet felt colder than usual. The hallway was silent, the kind of silence I remembered from childhood nights when my parents argued downstairs and tried to hide it. As I walked toward the kitchen, I caught a faint smell of coffee, but it was sharp and bitter, left out too long, untouched. My dad was sitting at the kitchen table, still dressed in the same flannel shirt he'd worn the night before. At first, I thought he was just tired, maybe drained from hosting family or staying up too late watching old movies. But then I saw his hands. They weren't just still, they were trembling, tiny tremors he wasn't even trying to hide. His coffee mug sat full beside him, steam long gone, as if he'd poured it only to hold on to something familiar. He didn't look up when I walked in. He just stared at the table, fingers curled tightly around the edge, knuckles pale. The refrigerator hummed quietly in the background, the only sound between us, and even that felt too loud for the tension sitting in the room. "Morning," I said softly, not wanting to startle him. My voice sounded strange, like it didn't belong to me. He nodded once, but didn't speak. The air between us thickened, heavy with something unspoken. I could feel it pressing into my skin, making every breath slow and careful. I moved to the counter and pretended to busy myself at the coffee maker, though I didn't really want any. I just needed something to do with my hands. My dad finally looked up, and the moment our eyes met, my stomach tightened. His expression wasn't the usual tired or stressed. It was something rawer, fear, regret, maybe both. "You sleep okay?"